And welcome back, folks, to more Detective Pikachu. Last time we played, we kind of infiltrated a cruise ship, at least ended up in a cruise ship without really knowing why we got here, but we were following the R case, and this is where the R has been shipped. So we got to find out where the culprits are and stop them from doing what they want to do, which is evidently, because we already see what's coming, they're going to try to poison the big festival that's coming out. So I've been on cruises many times, but this one is a gift from my daughter. I'm enjoying it more than any trip I've ever been on. Spoilers? I mean, come on. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen next, but so far the game's been so obvious, I would be very surprised. She must be a wonderful daughter to give you a cruise like this as a gift. Is that the daughter? I just love traveling by ship. I thought I'd be a good daughter for once and got tickets for me and my mom. The atmosphere is relaxing, the food is good. I can't imagine a more luxurious trip. Not everyone has played this game every New Year since release. I don't know what you're implying here. What up? The lounge is so spacious. I love it. It's very relaxing. Do you know anything about the man with the luggage? Oh, I may have seen those people. They went up the stairs behind me. Thank you very much. Right, let's head after them. Let's do our Pikachu voice. Give me a second. I gotta get some smokes here.
Welcome.
Voiced? Why is he voiced? We have a variety of beverages as well as snacks and light meals. The Frillish will deliver anything you order. They serve the lounge, but they also will bring you your order to the deck or even to your room. That sounds great. Let's give me a coffee, Tim. You're gonna order something? We're in the middle of an investigation. All right. Once we find out where the stuff went, then. I can't do a Pikachu voice. It's too hard. Too hard on the vocals. Hey there, Ninjin. How's your Azoths doing today? I'm gonna assume you mean the Azoths from Haunting Ground. I don't know if you guys just... Let's restart that. I don't know if you guys have noticed that the YouTube channel is now caught up with the stream, so you will see any stream we do in the week on the YouTube that same week, or at least the week after. What? Croc. Not allowed to go in? Oh, come on, don't be so uptight. All we want is a peek inside a room. Croc. Whoa, okay, we'll leave. Can we ask you a quick question? Croc. The two guys carrying some luggage come through here. Croco. They went inside. So R must be past that door. Yeah. Which was brutal on poor X-Files. Well, X-Files is gonna be muted for sure. Croco. Get out of here. All right. Come on, Tim. Let's get out of here for now. Right.
Crocorock guards are trouble. But if the lounge is where R went, then that's the room we need to investigate. So you and I need to find a way in.
That's right, Tim. Oh, is that a Ninetales? No. Is it? Yes! I know my Gen 1. Q. About the luxury cruise ship. Q. It says the house it normally lives in is similar, but the ship has more space, so it likes it a bit better here. 3 for 3? Only if we stop messing around, which is unlikely.
Coffee is a complex topic, Tim, but I'll share what I know with you. Detective Coffee Note number 22. Instant coffee
Dick
can be a
dictum.
great seasoning to use when you cook.
I wish they would post these things a bit lower. What does it say? It's a deck plan, a map of the ship. It looks like we can use this elevator to go to different floors. This place is big enough as it is, and now you're telling me there's multiple floors? The bridge is on the top floor. I guess we can take this elevator then. I'm not putting coffee powder in my lasagna. Stop being a coward.
A detective needs stamina. So I stay in shape everywhere I go.
It's literally me, for real.
Hey, Tim?
Is she following us?
What are you doing here?
I'm here for work. Apparently, watching the parade from the ship is popular among celebrities. But what brought you guys here?
We're still on the trail of Keith. The clues led us here.
Huh? But what would Keith have to do with this cruise?
We don't know for sure, but he must be on the ship at least. We do know that he's smuggling R.
Oh no! If that stuff gets out into the world, it'll be a disaster! You've gotta let me help you find Keith, alright?
I appreciate that, but,
I can help you gather information, since I'm a reporter.
Maybe she's right. Yeah, we could probably use her help.
Pikachu!
I'd rather not get her involved in this either, but we could use some help.
Okay.
We're counting on you, Amelia.
She can't understand you, Pikachu. You're searching for Keith, right? Is there anything you want to know? About the luxury cruise ship. This is one of the most luxurious ships in the world, the SS Prime Treasure. I would never have expected them to use this ship for smuggling. Do you know where this ship is headed? I don't, sorry. This ship apparently travels all over the world, and destinations are decided by requests from the passengers. How did you get on board, Tim? We infiltrated the R factory and snuck into one of the containers they were shipping out. It carried us on board just like that. How could you do something so reckless? I'm glad you're safe anyways. What happens if we would have ended up like on a fishing boat or something? A derelict fishing boat. The room at the back of the second floor? I didn't even notice it. Is that where they've taken R? Yes, but it's guarded by Crocorox. And we can't get in. It's wonderful that you were able to find out where R is going. The room is guarded. Let's see. Is this the Crocorock you mentioned? Yes, that's exactly the Pokemon we saw. I didn't know you had a Pokédex. Well, she's more of a trainer than we are. This is actually a collection of my own notes. I write down anything that might be useful whenever I get the chance to see one of the various Pokédexes. Wait, you made all this by hand? Pretty impressive, Amelia. Let's see. I'm sorry to say, electric type moves won't have an effect on Crocorock. Pikachu will be at a disadvantage in battle. Oh well, that's too bad. But we might be able to find out a little about the room. We might be able to find out a little about what the room will be used for. There's a cruise newspaper. It has a schedule of all the events that occur on this ship. Oh, that might be helpful. Let's have a look. Let's see, the event in that room is the Prime Treasure Show. Whoa, that's an impressive name. What kind of show is that? The show. I wonder what kind of show it is. I don't know anything about it, sorry. No problem. Thanks to you, we know the name of the show now. We'll ask around to see if anyone knows about it. Good luck. Once I finish the interview, I'll try to find out what I can about the show. I'd appreciate that. Mako and I are working separately this time. I'm in charge of covering this ship. I'm mostly done though. The only thing left is an interview. An interview with you? With who? First, we'll interview the famous chef, Mr. Gino Farina. What? You mean the Gino Farina? You know him, Pikachu? Of course I do. He's the renowned chef. He has a restaurant in Rhyme City too. But it's so popular, you'll never get a reservation. Apparently, he's a friend of Mr. Grimes. That's why we've been able to get a special interview with him. Is this Mr. Grimes on board as well? Yes, he was kind enough to come with me. See you around. It's an order sheet for drinks. If you hand it to Frillish, they'll bring what you ordered. Why would we want that? Did I miss something? I think it's best if the two of you take a break, even if it's just for a little bit. Thank you very much. Ooh, that's a lifesaver. Once we're done gathering testimony, let's get some coffee, Tim. That whole let's not talk to each other in front of other people thing didn't really stick around. Nah.
The best clue we have so far is the show that's supposed to be held in that room. Let's find out more about it.
Bubba.
Hey, Tim.
Let's ask around about the show in the lounge. Okay.
Welcome.
How about the show? Seems to be a show that's almost a tradition on this ship. Customers complain about not getting seats, but I've never heard anyone say they've seen it. What? What? Hey there. Isn't this ship wonderful? It's the perfect place to spend time with my girlfriend. Oh yes, that show. My girlfriend wanted to see it, so I tried to get tickets when I booked our reservation. Even then, we didn't manage to get seats. If anyone would be willing to part with their ticket, I'd pay anything they asked. My boyfriend got tickets for me. It's my first cruise. I told my boyfriend I wanted to see it, but he couldn't get tickets. Somehow knowing I can't see it makes me want to see it even more. Do you need me? Oh, there's a show like that on the ship? I didn't know. It must be quite the show, especially since it has the ship's name as part of the title. I'd love to see it. What's up? I don't know anything about that. I'm really not interested in events or anything. Okay.
Hey, Tim.
I don't think there's anyone here who's been to the Prime Treasure Show. Let's go talk to the people on the deck. We can leave through the exit facing the cafe. Thank you, Pikachu. Did you want to do the investigation instead?
Hey, Tim. Who would have thought that we'd run into Amelia on this ship? You know what? That's called destiny.
What are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous. What do we say to Pikachu? Hey, Tim, the cans on that gal. Pikachu?
Come on, don't act so nonchalant. You're enjoying this, I know. Don't worry, I understand.
You're a dog, Pikachu, a dog. Yes, do you need me? What about the show? The Prime Treasure Show? I didn't realize this ship had anything like that. Sorry, I don't know much about it, though I'm not really interested in the events here. It's true, Pikachu does not wear pants. That is confirmed. You know about the show? Oh, you mean that show? No, I don't know anything. Yikes. Huh? You know about the show? Can't say I've heard of it. I'm not a big fan of shows, to be honest. Having to sit still and watch, it just isn't my thing. Can I help you? I hear it's a show that you can only see on this ship. I admit I'm curious, but they say the tickets are impossible to come by. I've never really tried to get one. Can I help you about the show? I hear the tickets are completely sold out. We do have many other events planned on the board this ship, so I might suggest enjoying those instead. Oh yes? Prime Treasure Show? Didn't know they had a show like that. I'd love to see it. Does no one know about the show? Yes. Definitely a flashy name, don't you think? I've seen the name mentioned in this ship's newspaper, but I don't know what kind of show it is.
Tim!
Oh, so there ain't no one here who saw the show either, huh? Yeah, it's also weird that nobody's able to get tickets. This is gonna take some thinking. Let's go get ourselves some coffee. We've got an order sheet here, so let's try to find a Frillish. Hey, Frillish. There's one over there, but... Hey. Frill? You gonna take our orders? I'm gonna take a coffee. I'm getting coffee, Tim. Black, naturally. Got it. I'll write it down. Now, what should I have? Iced coffee, iced tea, cherry berry, or citrus berry? Heroes of Might Magic 4 starts after this? Yes. I'm gonna have a citrus berry. Frill. It's right. It says to write how much sugar we want. None, 1 cube, 2 cubes, 3 cubes. Three cubes? Now we just need to select the number of each drink, one of each, right? Once you got it down, hand over the order sheet to Frillish. Yeah. Here's your pure sugar. Ooh, much better. Sometimes an iced coffee is just the thing. Yeah, I'd forgotten in all the excitement. But don't hit your microphone. But we haven't eaten anything since we snuck into that factory. Yeah, and the detective's gotta be tough. And I gotta be honest, I've never seen anyone put sugar in juice before. Oh no! Can I please just drink what I want? Tim, you're gonna get diabetes. Keith sure has some nerve planning to smuggle R on a luxury cruise like this. Yeah, that hall has got to be hiding something. I mean, nobody's seen the show at all. It's almost certain they carried R into the hall, but we need more information. I don't think talking to people is gonna get us anything new, though. We should meet up with Amelia. I agree. She might be done with her work. That's that then. Let's head back to the lounge. My voice is not scruffy enough. Scruffy?
Why does Chinchino keep looking at me? Is there something stuck on me?
Want some of that Pikachu, you know what I mean, Tim?
What? It's coming from this room.
Someone's getting molested.
Excuse me, hello? Is everything okay?
I'm sorry about that. A strange thing was in my bag. Sorry to make such a scene, but it frightened me.
Huh?
Could I ask you to take a look?
We're gonna get taken out. She's an assassin.
A mask.
Isn't it scary looking? Maybe it's some sort of prank. My poor Snubble was quite frightened as well.
Fragile heart.
Is it really that scared? Let's see.
Oh, poor thing.
Knock it off, Pikachu.
Yeah, sorry. I guess it really was scared. This is a real mystery, which means a job for us.
It's an Egyptian puzzle, Tim. Do you know about Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm glad a kind young man like you was close by. My name is Rose Milton. My name's Tim, and this is my partner, Pikachu. I use it for traveling, the suitcase that is. I had all my clothing and personal items. When was the last time you opened it? Just this morning, before we got onto the ship? And did you have the suitcase with you the whole time? No, I had it checked with the ship staff. Once I got on board, I collected it at the front desk. And Snubble here helped carry it to my room. I wanted to get my favorite lap blanket. But when I opened it, it had the mask inside. Don't put on the mask. Where could my suitcase have gone? I've never seen anything like it. It's rather unsettling. There must have been a mistake somewhere. The more I look at it, the stranger this mask seems. Who could have brought the mask like this onto the ship? And why? What about the Snubble? It's a gentle, sensitive darling. I think the mask gave it quite a scare. I'm really sorry my Pikachu got carried away. Oh, it's fine. You'll be friends with Snubble, won't you, Pikachu? Of course. And no more pranks, okay? I'm sorry, okay? Believe it or not, I do feel bad. Snub. Hey, sorry about earlier. I was just kidding around, Snub. Still pretty scared. Let's leave it be until it calms down. It's a strange mask. It does really look. Does it really look that valuable to you? Seems like a piece of junk to me. The only thing in the suitcase was the mask. Yeah, nothing that might help us find the original owner. Must have been some slip up with the bag. Someone grabbed the wrong suitcase. I think so. Miss Milton, We should have one of the crew check around for your suitcase. I think it must have been accidentally swapped with someone else's. Yes, you're probably right. I'll let the captain know immediately. Wait, the captain? Oh, he's a friend of mine. I'll go look for him. Here, let me come along too. I'll carry the suitcase. Oh, thank you, dear. You really are kind. Maybe we should go to the lounge first.
Yes?
Is this your family, Miss Milton? Oh yes, that's a picture of my husband back when we were young. That was his favorite jacket. He would always wear it for special occasions and outings. Hey, that necktie looks great on him too. If you rub the captain's back, they'll teach you cut. Is that a Is that a schoolyard rumor about Pokemon? It's Gina Farina.
The Henri brothers were truly brilliant. Their meals were loved by Pokémon and people. Between you and me, I'm close to recreating one of their recipes.
You mean the famous lost recipe? How is that possible?
That's a trade secret.
I figured as much. That's it for the interview. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, anytime. Especially if you're doing the interview.
Oh, my goodness. There you are, Captain Eckhart.
Well, hello there, Miss Rose. How can I help you?
This may sound odd, but I'm afraid my bag has been swapped with someone else's. Look at this. I don't recognize any of the contents.
I'm so sorry to hear that. We'll look into it.
I really appreciate it.
Tim, hello. Another mystery for you?
No, not really.
You know, I think I've seen this mask on the news.
It's ancient
It was
pharaohs.
stolen.
What?
Stolen.
Impossible.
There's an awful lot of strange things going on this ship.
Well then, Miss Rose, we'll hold on to this suitcase for now. We'll let you know as soon as we can. If we find out anything about it. Yes, please do. And thank you for your help too, Mr. Goodman. I'll be at the bridge. Does no one know we didn't pay for tickets here? We were literally snuck on the ship. So please stop by should you need anything. You know what a bridge is, right? It's where they control the ship. Shut the hell up, Pikachu. You can reach the bridge by the elevator in the second floor of the lounge. I'm pretty sure there's a jail cell, or there's like a holding room for belligerent customers or stowaways. You can reach the bridge by elevator in the second floor of the lounge. Well then, Mr. Graham, I'll see you again when we have our interview. That's the brig, yeah. Not the bridge. I know, I didn't say it was the bridge. I think I'll head back to my room too. Thank you for everything, Tim. Stop by if you have time. I'd love your company. It's the one with the force fields. Oh, right. It's the area where they stored Q when he became human in Star Trek The Next Generation, right? Hey, there's a crew member. Let's ask where we can find the elevators. Right, it's literally right there. Excuse me. Yes? Could you tell us where the elevators are? We're trying to get to the bridge. Ha! You can get to the bridge by using the elevators here in front of us. This floor has elevators on its left and right sides, but either one will get you there. Thank you. That's true. The one who captured Data, who also assassinated the girl who tried to help him escape. Wait a minute, I know this guy. The nose.
Nose spa.
Are you the captain's partner? Nose knows. The nose knows. Was that? We should go in front of you if we want to talk? Nose paw. You can only face north. Okay, you're a little weird, but we can move to be in front of you.
Hey, Tim.
Pikachu, what are you doing?
Nose. So I guess it really does always face north. What is it?
Can I help you, Mr. Goodman? There's something I'd like to ask you. And what might that be? About the show. Do you know anything about the Prime Treasure Show? We'd love to know more about what kind of show it is, but we can't get tickets. I'm really sorry. I don't know much about the shows myself. Even though you're the captain? Sorry not to be more help. All the shows are planned by the committee. What do you mean? You see, this ship is a little unusual. The passengers are actually the owners. All the rooms are privately owned, and everything from the events on board to the next destination are decided by a committee run by the passengers. I see. So this is a Patreon-run ship then. So the passengers have more power than the captain. Yep, that's what it is. I don't know anything about what shows might be planned. All of that's run by the committee, as I said. God, we'll be watching in cabin 4. Let's see. Well, thank you very much. We're still trying to find Mrs. Rose's suitcase. We're also in the process of notifying every department about the mask. I hope every suitcase ends up where it should be. Where are you keeping that suitcase now? In front of Nosepass. Nosepass seems to have taken a shine to it. Come to think of it, it seems like the owner of this suitcase is also interested in that show. When I had a good look through a suitcase, I found a strange note. What? Let's see. The Prime Treasure Show. Iced tea. The usual frillish. Umbrella and yellow deck chairs. What does that even mean? Is this some kind of code? Or some random words? I've written them down anyways, though. Actually, Tim, there's something else besides a note. A ticket. I don't know it's a ticket for, though. I wonder. You can have the ticket, Tim. You're so trustworthy. It doesn't say what event, but it has today's date on it. I wonder what the ticket is for. Yeah. We're just stealing the ticket? No, spa. Nose. You left the mask inside? Oh, the captain put it in front of you when he noticed you were trying really hard to turn your head so you could see, huh? No, spa. It made you that happy, huh? Well, that's good.
Hey, Tim.
That was a bizarre note in the suitcase. I wonder if it's related to the mask in some way. It could be some kind of secret code that lets you get into the show. But we still don't know what kind of show it is. But we might be able to find out more if we follow what the note says. There was one thing about the note we could start investigating immediately, right? The umbrella and yellow deck chairs. Yeah, we didn't see them around the pool, but I didn't. We did see them around the pool, but I didn't notice anything unusual about them. Isn't there something else that got your attention on the note? Iced tea. Iced tea? I think that's a little too broad to investigate. Do they mean brisk iced tea? Regular iced tea? Long Island? The usual frillish. Exactly. We might be able to figure out the code on the note if we talk to the frillish. Hopefully, it'll lead us to the show. Let's go find the frillish and see what they can tell us. Have you figured out what the big twist is? The big twist? There's a twist. It's been pretty straightforward the whole game. Oh, hey, Tim. Amelia, Mr. Graham. Welcome back. We were just talking about you. Did you find anything about the show? Well, Pikachu's been dead the whole time. That's why he said stop talking to me in front of people. Well, even the captain didn't know anything about it, but we did manage to get some new information. The suitcase had a note in it. A note? Yes, it had a few things written on it, but one of the things was the Prime Treasure Show. Oh, that's quite a scoop, Tim. A stolen mask and a mysterious show? This whole suitcase incident is quite full of surprises. The twist is Amanda's sleeping with the president. He's totally planning to make it part of the program. Is that all he ever thinks about? Oh, so are you going to investigate what was in the note now? Yes, I'm going to try and find out more about what was written there. Okay, I'll keep trying to find out more about this mysterious show. Amanda hug and kiss the president? That's right. Can I help you? I'm in charge of maintenance as well as steering the ship. Those sound like important duties. I admit I do get nervous sometimes, but it's very rewarding. Hey, Frillish. Who is the usual Frillish? Frill? You don't know, huh? Well, thanks anyways. Frill. How about the other Frillish? There are three other Frillish around in the hallway on the deck. Okay, got it. Frill. But you work the hardest. Wait, you feel bad for the ones in charge of the deck and hallway because there's not as much to do for them? You really do love your job, don't you? So there's a total of 4 Frillish, huh?
Frill?
Are you the usual Frillish? Frill, I see you don't know what that means either. I don't think this is the usual Frillish mentioned in the note. Let's go talk to the other ones. Frill, I get it. Don't need to be so agitated. What's wrong? Saying that the Frillish on the second floor on the deck is always slacking off. It's unfair that it gets to take things easily, huh? I wonder what that means. There's a slacker. Up.
Frill?
Are you the usual Frillish? You don't know, huh? Frillil. Well, you did run into an unusual customer. What do you mean? Frill. He was trying to order something that wasn't on the menu, and he was so persistent, you had to chase him away. What was he trying to order? Frill. You don't know? He said he wanted a book. Trying to order a book. Whatever it was. Whoever it was making that mysterious order could be the owner of the suitcase. It's worth looking into anyway. Hey, Frillish, what was this guy like? Frill. He was lying around as if he owned the place. And he was blue? Maybe he was wearing blue clothing. Let's have a look around. Strange man. I'm blue now. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Didn't you order something unusual from Frillish? Oh, you saw that. How embarrassing. I was trying to order a book. That's not a drink, idiot. Huh? You can order books from Frillish? I thought you could, but it looks like I was wrong. Frillish wouldn't take my order, so I gave up in the end. Why'd you try to order a book from Frillish? It's my first time on the ship, and I'm trying to blend in with the people around me. I saw someone getting a book from Frillish, so I figured that must be how all these high-class folk pass the time by the pool. I just thought I'd give it a try too. You know which Frillish was the one carrying that book? To be honest, all Frillish look the same to me. Wow. Wow. Okay, guy. They all look the same. Cancel blue guy, hashtag. How about the one who received the book from the Frillish? Oh, that I can tell you. It was the lady on the deck chair across from the one here, the one with the chinchino. Thank you. Yeah, well, yeah, we might have to cut that out for YouTube. Can I help you? Did I order a book from Frillish? Oh, ordering a book from Frillish. I've never heard such a thing. Well, we spoke to someone who saw... I said I don't know what you're talking about. Perhaps whoever you spoke to was mistaken about what they think they saw. Playing innocent, huh? I don't think we'll get any answers out of her. But that don't mean we're out of options. Let's talk to the chinchinos. Did your partner receive a book from Frillish? Chino. She did, huh? I knew we could trust these Pokemon. Let's hear what they have to say. Right. Which Frillish was it? Chino. The one with the sharp features. Oh, the Frillish on the second floor. That's the one that brought the book, huh? Thanks. Sharp features. You didn't notice? You need to work on your observational skills if you want to be a detective. They all have different features. Do they really? Oh, and the view was great from the second floor? So you went up there and got a look down from the edge of the second floor deck before your partner met with Frillish. Before she met with Frillish. Huh. That must mean something. Was your partner acting funny when she was looking down from up there? Chino, you don't know, huh? You were playing a game of counting everything down on the first floor with her, huh? Okay. Thanks for the info. Counting something. Chino.
Frill?
No, that's Frillish, sorry. Hey, are you the Frillish in charge of delivering books? Frill? Oh, so you are. You think you could bring me one? Frill? You will if we order it properly. What do you mean? I'm ordering it right now. Frill. It's no use. What are we supposed to do? All it says is do it properly. I don't think it's gonna tell us. Maybe there's some specific way to order it. Frill. Doesn't ring a bell. Well, thanks anyway. Let's place an order. We're gonna place an order. Do it properly. We'd love to. We haven't told us what you mean by that. Frill. You can't tell us. Well, great. This is getting us nowhere. Frill. You don't have time to speak with the other Frillish. Well, sure looks like you have a lot of time to me. Keeping still is part of your job. You need to be ready to go all out on a moment's notice. Frill. Seems pretty proud of itself. Oh, he looks all sharp and serious too. What's the deal with this Frillish? What's the deal indeed? It seems like there's a specific way we're supposed to order. Maybe it has something to do with that. What was that written on that note? Also remember that Chinchino told us its partner was counting something. Why don't we put all the information we have together? How do we order?
Tim, come on. Tell me what your first impression of me was.
A Pikachu. A weird Pikachu. Let's go.
If you think there's another Pikachu as splendid as I am, good luck finding it.
Why are you skipping around? Hey there, Alpha. How you doing? It's been a while since we've seen you.
If we place an order with the Frillish on the second floor, it'll bring us a book, apparently.
Okay.
So there's gotta be some secret in how we place an order.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you found any hints on that note, did you?
Well. Iced tea?
Now, why do you think that?
Sino's partner was apparently counting something on the deck. Sino's partner got a book. No. Eh?
No, that's not right.
Pikachu, tell me. Umbrellas and yellow chairs.
Now, why do you think that?
Counting something.
You're right. She was the one who got the book. She was super busy counting something. What was it? Now I remember. The umbrellas and yellow deck chairs.
Literally just told you.
Number of umbrellas and the chairs. That's two different numbers. Can you think of anything related to this?
The order sheet.
Now I get it. Here's the explanation. The two numbers stand for the number of teas and sugar cubes we order from Frillish. Yeah, at least that mystery is solved. Let's go place our order.
Man, Pikachu's so smart. I would have never solved that. All right, let's go find a spot where we can look down on the whole first floor. Didn't the Cincino say they look down on the first floor from the end of the second floor deck? Yeah, we should have a look. Excuse me, do you happen to see a lady with Cinccino on this floor? Yeah, there was someone like that a minute ago. She was standing right here looking down at something. By that railing? Yeah, you can see the whole first floor from here. You can get a great view of the fireworks for the carnival from here. They don't start until the evening, but I couldn't wait, so I came early. Yes, we've got a great view from of the first floor from here. Yeah, we need to count the number of umbrellas and yellow deck chairs, right? We should remember to check both the left and right side when we count. Looks like there's 2 yellow deck chairs on the left. Five yellow deck chairs on the right side. So 2, 5, and 2. Right? 6 umbrellas and 7 yellow deck chairs. 6 sugar cubes and 7 cups of iced tea. Holy sh! Hey there, Artifice. How you doing? Have you checked out Pal World at all? I know you like to play Flavor of the Month games.
Fruit?
How'd you find it?
Fruit?
Place an order. We'll have an iced tea. Wait, what?
Let me instruct you on some detective tips. Ready? Detective tip number 48. A detective can never give up. If you don't give up, things will usually work out.
Yeah, if you want variety, that's the place to be. Alright, we need 6 ice cubes.
This particular issue is solved.
Thank you, Pikachu. That's not what I... Okay, well.
We know how to order, right?
We do?
Let's go place an order with Frillish.
If you want good games, that's another story.
The mysteries call the detective? Or does the detective call out the mysteries? Or it could be as simple as this. Detectives are drawn to mysteries by nature.
Place an order.
Frill?
Hey there, we finally figured out how to order. Frill? And prove it? Ha, you asked for it. First thing is the proper type of drink. Iced tea. Next, we order the sugar cubes. How many do you want? We want 6. And how many drinks? 7. That's it, Tim. Give Frillish the order sheet. Then we end up with way too many iced teas with way too much sugar. The black book. We did it. Here it is. Auction catalog. It looks more like a menu than a book. Yeah, let's see what's in it. The Prime Treasure auction information. Please be sure to have your ticket with you. The dress code is semi-formal. But don't tell me you don't know what dress code means. It's basically telling us how we're supposed to dress. Shut the hell up, Pikachu. Now, I think he's just messing with us now, right? You don't know what a dress code is? Tim's in university. How does he not know what a dress code is? Now for this auction, we won't be able to get in unless we're wearing a suit and tie. And wait, auction? Can Tim count to 10? Yeah, exactly. That's what it says, yeah. So there wasn't going to be a show in that room at all. It's an auction. Look, it says this is the lineup for the auction. Detective's Cape, Henry Brothers Recipe Book, Mask of Antiquity. Hey, isn't that the mask we were just looking at? The owner of that suitcase must have intended to put the mask up for bid. But the mask is a stolen item. Yeah, this is no ordinary auction. It's almost like a black market. Tim, take a look. Ours on the list too. You're right. It's on the list of items for sale. And it looks like whoever wins the bid gets exclusive buying rights for 6 months. We can't let that happen. We gotta stop them. We have to find a way to sneak into the auction, but how? Damn, if only we didn't have the ticket and the auction book. Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think we'll be able to walk right in. It's said to have your tickets with you, and the dress code is semi-formal, right? What are you saying? All we need to do is meet the conditions. We'll worry about the dress code later, but there was that weird ticket in the suitcase. That must be the ticket for the secret auction. Let's go to the bridge and take a closer look at it. We have the ticket. We have it on us.
Looks like there's no show in that room. It's a secret auction where they sell everything, even stolen goods. So now I'm curious if Keith is planning on attending.
Ever played the First Civilization? Nope. What type of game is that? It's like a survival builder, I guess? Like Frostpunk? That would be my assumption there. Or Banished, also another one. Yeah, me too. Like if you didn't tell us what the ticket was and how to get in, like I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be stuck right now. So the case of the switched out suitcase and the location of R have both led us to one place. The Prime Treasure Show. Let's talk to the captain and get that ticket. He's still here? Who? Pikachu? Yeah, well, he's the main protagonist.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, Tim.
Is there a problem?
Well, yes. You see, the mask has gone missing.
Huh?
I took my eyes off it for a moment, and it disappeared.
So, do you think it was stolen?
No. The only ones in the room were me and Nosepass. Nobody else came in.
What could have happened?
Let's ask Nosepass. Hey, did you see anything?
No. Nose bar. No nose bar.
It disappeared in just the blink of an eye. How could that be?
Nose bar.
You say that's the truth, huh? So it's a closed room robbery. This should be very interesting.
Is it though? Is it really? Solve the theft.
So now the mask has gone missing too. Let's see if we can find any trace of it in the room.
The mask is gone? Smoking? I just want to get out. It's empty. No sign of the ticket or the note. Yeah, whoever it is got us this time. We're not going to be able to get anywhere near Keith unless we solve this case. The captain. He's a fraud. We were entrusted with the safekeeping of the mask. We must find it. I'm more worried about the ticket than the mask. What on earth is going on? I was busy steering the ship when the incident happened. Nosepass suddenly started raising a fuss, so I went to check in on it. That's when I found out its contents were missing. The only ones in the room were you and Nosepass, right? That's right. So the mask, the ticket, and the note all disappeared, huh? There were a few people who came and went before the incident. Of course, there was you and 2 members of the crew. Yes, there were 2 crew members. One was in charge of steering the ship until I arrived. The other came to make a regular report and left as soon as he was done. Where are those 2 now? They're probably hanging around the lounge. Thank you very much. I guess we should see what they have to say, huh?
Nose.
The mask you really liked has disappeared? Well, sorry to hear that. Nose. So you were staring at the mask the whole time. Then what happened? Nose. The ship changed direction and the mask moved to where you couldn't see it for an instant. Things moved back to their original position quickly, but the mask was gone. Moved for only an instant. What could have happened? Something strange. Nose. Some cold water splashed onto your head when the mask was out of your view? Water? Doesn't seem like there would be a leak anywhere here. Where did this water come from? Nosepa. You don't know. Oh, I get it. You can't look up, can you? Water drops were falling. Mighty suspicious. Oh, Pikachu wanted to say something. Tim, I think I solved it. It's pretty obvious. Excuse me, can we talk to you for a moment? Sure, what can I do for you? The captain told us that you were at the bridge today. Do you think you could tell us a little bit about that time? Did something happen at the bridge? I'd be happy to tell you what I know. I went to the bridge to deliver my periodic report. I didn't have much to report on, so once I was done, I left the room. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I did see Nosepass had a mask in front of it, but nothing besides... Oh! It wasn't in the room. There was a strange thing I noticed. What was that strange thing? When I stepped into the hallway after delivering my report, I noticed it was wet. That's unusual? Yes, it is. It's the top floor, so we don't get any waves or anything. Could be the captain spilled a drink, I guess. That's odd. Thank you very much for your time. The floor was wet, huh? That does seem strange. It was Magikarp. Oh, speaking of the bridge, while I was on the deck, one of our passengers wanted to know when my next trip up to the bridge would be. What was this person like? It was the famous Chef Gino. He made a point to double check the time, even after I had told him. He made it seem like it was something very important. Okay, so the chef had the mask, and he wanted to exchange it for the recipe book. All right, we just solved this, the 8th mystery. Well, the captain told us he had gone to the bridge, so... Ah, you see, I didn't intend to go to the bridge earlier, and something happened. Yes, I'm sorry to say. This makes me sad. We pride ourselves on offering a safe, secure cruise. Don't worry, we'll capture the culprit. Please, if there's anything I can do to help, just ask. I was on the bridge steering the ship when I went on break because the captain arrived and took over. Did you notice anything odd when you were on the bridge? Nothing on the bridge, no. The only thing out of the ordinary today happened while I was taking a break near the lounge, when the Pokemon next to me spilled its juice. That's about it. Please, I beg you, let me do anything. No. Pikachu has to solve it. Oh yes, I do remember seeing the mask. I was told not to touch it. Must have been very valuable. Who you calling a rat bastard? Huh?
Hey, Tim!
Crew member's testimony was interesting. Sounds like Gino was really interested in finding out exactly where the crew member was going to the bridge. Suspect Gino, Pikachu? I don't think that testimony is enough to say he's a sus. He's a sussy baka. You're right. If the testimony was all we had. But Gino also had a motive for wanting the contents of this suitcase. The suitcase had a ticket for the auction, and there was something in the auction lineup that Gino would probably want, remember? The Henry Brothers recipe book. Exactly. Gino told us he was trying to recreate the recipes from the Henry Brothers. If the recipe book is real, he's got every reason to want it. So Gino stole the suitcase because he wanted the ticket. How does he know the ticket would be in the bag? I think it's more likely that the suitcase is actually Gino's. This theft could just be his reclaiming of the contents of his own bag. We should find out what Gino is up to. Let's ask Amelia and Graham first. Graham? Amelia, I hope you can find the suitcase for Miss Milton. Once I'm done with my interview, I'll try to help your investigation. Mr. Graham's already given me permission. Thank you. Any luck with the investigation? Gino, sorry, I don't know much. I was doing my own research elsewhere. Sorry, I can't be more help. I've told Mr. Graham I'll be helping investigate R. He says GNN is happy to help in any way. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, but he said in exchange he wants an interview with you once the case is solved. I should have guessed. He wouldn't miss out on this opportunity. Well, the interview with the captain is next. You have an interview with the captain? Yes, we figured the captain of the ship like this would be worth talking to. I bet he has a lot of very famous friends. But I didn't expect there to be a mystery about the suitcase. I think this is going to be a very interesting interview. I should thank you, Tim. No, that's okay. About Gino. He was here for a while, but he headed out, saying he was going to the deck. Gino loves to go on the second floor of the deck when he needs to think. I should go find him, though. He wanted to sit in on the interview with the captain. Let's head to the deck to look for Gino. When are you going to captain a ship? Can't even captain my own life. Getting run around by a giant electric rat. Oh, hello, Tim. Thank you so much for helping me out earlier. Please don't mention it. I just hope they find your suitcase soon. Are you on your way to somewhere? Oh, no, we're just heading back to our room. Oh, is Snubbull okay? Shaking all over. Are you sure he's still still scared of you, Pikachu? Oh, is he worried about Snubbull? You see, my darling here accidentally spilled its juice while we were at the lounge. It's been shaking like that ever since. I think it may have given itself a scare. So Snubbull is the Pokemon that the crew member was talking about. Still, you spilled your juice. You're clumsier than I thought. Snub. It didn't spill the juice. It was someone else's fault. What are you talking about? Snub. You say something invisible drank the juice? You saw it disappear right in front of you? Snub. So you were surprised and growled at it, at which point the cup fell over. At the same time, what looked like a Pokemon appeared for an instant and said, "My juice!" Huh? Snub. And it bumped into you when it made a run for it. Snub. It was wet and cold? Water again, huh? Interesting testimony. Don't worry, Tim. I'm sure the suitcase will show up soon. Just be patient. Snubble's testimony was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah, I wonder which Pokemon it is that it saw. Well, it's definitely worth looking into. First, let's check with Gino. To the deck! Have you ever been on a boat? Yes. But not a big boat. Like one of those, a motorboat. You know, ones where you can sit like 8 people on.
What is it?
Oh, hello there, Tim. What's up? About the mask. Apparently that mask has been stolen. It seems rather brash for someone to steal a stolen item. And who's the culprit? I'm still investigating that. You are? Oh, that's right. You're a detective, aren't you? Mr. Graham mentioned that to me. How have you been spending today, Gino? I've just been relaxing on the deck since I left the lounge. Although one of the Pokemon at the pool decided to play a prank and splash me with water, so I came up to the second floor to dry off. Oh, that must have been a hassle. Yeah, like a speedboat. Not a fishing boat. Well, yes. But it was a great way to get some time to think. I assume you were thinking about recipes because you're a chef and all you think about is food. That's right, the Henry Brothers recipe to be precise. I've almost got it. If I succeed in recreating them, it will gain the attention of every gourmet in the world. I've heard there's a book with all the recipes in it. You mean the Henry Brothers recipe book? If it existed, I wouldn't be going through all this trouble. The recipes are all lost. It is said that no one will ever be able to taste the Henry Brothers cuisine again. That is why recreating their recipes is so meaningful. Was that in your days of running cocaine across the border? Said we don't talk about that anymore. This is becoming more and more like an interrogation. Do you think I'm a culprit? No, it's not that. Just so we're clear, I was on the deck ever since I left the lounge. You can ask around downstairs if you like. I'm sure someone else saw me get doused at the pool.
What is it?
About his partner Pokemon. No, I don't have a partner Pokemon. Don't tell me you still think I'm the culprit. Everyone's got a Pokemon. I'm sus of Gino, but it seems like he hasn't been to the bridge. Should gather some testimony about Gino. Maybe the Pokemon at the pool knows something. Brio. One of your balloons popped and splashed a person with water while you were playing with Lapras. What exactly happened? The balloon was empty, but when it popped, a Pokemon suddenly appeared from inside? And the person got splashed when that Pokemon fell into the pool? Wait, there was a Pokemon in an empty balloon? How is that even possible? Brio. Pikachu! Now I understand, Brio. Right now, you obviously saw me in the balloon. But the one they were talking about was apparently completely empty, and the Pokemon that suddenly appeared in the balloon fell into the pool and ran off towards some person. That person must have been Gino. What does it mean? Is it saying that there was a Pokemon inside even though the balloon looked empty? There's no way to explain that unless it was an invisible Pokemon. Invisible, that's it. That Pokemon must be able to turn invisible. Which means... Lapras just eats Pikachu.
Water drops at the bridge. Of course, I got it.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
He's gonna jump on Lapras.
A bolt of brilliance.
Hey! Oh, jeez. Punched the microphone again. The one who stole the mask from the bridge must be that invisible Pokemon. That Gino certainly has an interesting partner. Let's think about how they may have done it. How did they steal the mask?
It's important we figure out how the invisible Pokemon committed the crime. Is there testimony that tells us when it got onto the bridge?
Yes. Yes, there is. The floor was wet.
That's it. The invisible Pokemon fell into the pool, and then it came in with a crew member while it was still wet. Got that? That's why the floor was wet when the crew member left. Now we need to figure out how it stole the mask. After the mask disappeared, was there testimony that helps us figure out how?
People who entered and exited. Nothing strange. Pokemon suddenly appeared from Breon's balloon. The drink that was on the table suddenly vanished. Well, we'll go with people who entered. No?
No, that's not right.
Well, why don't you tell me, Pikachu? The Breon balloon?
No, that's not right.
The drink? The drink?
Right. Somehow a drink disappeared. That must have been caused by the invisible Pokemon, too.
What?
I'll bet that anything that Pokemon puts in its mouth becomes invisible, which means the mask is in its mouth.
There we go. We found it. Now we know how the crime was committed. All we need to figure out is exactly which Pokemon the invisible Pokemon is. I wonder if it could be in Amelia's notes. That's right, her hand-drawn Pokedex. Why? Why a hand-drawn Pokedex? How much is a Pokedex? Is it that expensive? Like, they're giving it out to 8-year-olds, so... Amelia, can we have a look at that hand-drawn Pokedex of yours? Of course, but why? Close to solving the mystery of the suitcases. Hey, Tim, here it is. This must be the Pokemon we're after. Kecleon? 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 I don't know for sure yet, but I think they may have the mask. Let's see what it says about this Pokemon. It can become invisible, but it can't hide the zigzag pattern on its belly. It will reveal itself if it gets surprised. Could be useful. Tim, gather everyone. Sorry.
Everyone, I have solved the mystery.
Ha! I knew we could count on you, Tim. Please tell us who's behind this.
Right.
You got this. You know who did it.
Pikachu, get off the controls. We're gonna crash. It's Kecleon.
The one responsible for the missing item is a certain Pokémon.
Pokemon? But how? The captain assured us that he didn't see anything.
Right. Nothing suspicious entered or left the room.
I'm afraid that you must be mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken at all. I'll tell you exactly how it went down. This specific Pokémon can make itself invisible, so the captain didn't see it. It snuck into the room with the captain and Nosepass and committed the crime while they were distracted.
Then, what happened to my bag?
The culprit still has your bag too, and is here in this room as part of this group. And so is the mysterious Pokémon.
Tim, look carefully. You see it, right?
Who's the culprit? It's Gino.
I'll tell you the culprit. You, Gino.
What? Is this a joke? I don't know any mysterious Pokemon. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, you do. It's Kecleon, and it's right beside you.
Boo.
What?
Oh, the mask!
Is this some kind of joke? I don't know this Pokemon. And what is the mask doing here?
Still trying to play innocent, aren't you? Tell him what we know, Tim.
A secret auction.
Gino, you boarded this ship for a reason. to achieve your goal, isn't that right?
I don't know what you mean. I came for a vacation, not to achieve a goal.
You sure about that? I think the reason you're here is for the secret auction.
A secret auction? What are you talking about?
Right here's the proof. A list of all the items offered. It has the Henri Brothers recipe book. Coincidence? This is what you really wanted, isn't it?
Damn, you got me.
Do you remember what you said earlier? You were close to recreating the recipes of the Henri Brothers? Recipes that were lost forever? That was a lie. You were counting on getting the recipe book, weren't you?
Damn.
What was I supposed to do, huh? I ran out of ideas for new menus. I need to amaze my customers, and that's a lot of pressure, all
I
right?
couldn't deal with it, all right? Everyone turns to crime when they can't deal.
I never expected you to do something like this.
No matter how talented you are, you'll get rusty if you stop trying to improve. Back to washing dishes for you.
Get him, Rusty.
So was the culprit, huh? All right, I guess that case is closed.
Resolved the case of the suitcase, but there was still more for us to do. We'll have to infiltrate the auction if we want to catch Keith.
I didn't expect there to be a secret auction on this ship.
I doubt I could get in, wearing a hoodie.
You know what? I'll go investigate. I brought a dress for conducting the interviews.
What? I can't let you go alone. It's too dangerous.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to getting scoops.
I don't know. If only we could get past the dress code.
It sounds like it's a suit you need. Maybe my husband's jacket will work for you?
Are you sure? But it must be very special to you.
Oh, it's fine. I'm happy to help you out.
That's so nice of you.
Lucky you, Tim.
Thank you, convenient grandma.
Sorry for the wait. I'm ready to go.
Wow. Looking good, Amelia.
Wowza, Amelia.
You look really great, Amelia.
Thanks, Tim. You look pretty sharp, too.
That's nice to hear, huh? The suit's more classy than you are, but hey.
Hey, stop putting me down.
Oh, man. Oh, yes. Pikachu, this is for you.
Some money.
What's that? Ooh.
A bow?
Pikachu, a tie. Miss Rose, thank you so much.
No, her husband was 5'2". It was a pocket prince, all right?
Okay.
This is it. We're sneaking into the auction. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. No kidding. We don't know what kind of tricks Keith might have up his sleeve, so let's be on our guard. Got it. I wonder what kind of place it is. A hall on the second floor of the lounge. Behind the door, guarded by Krokorok, right? That's right. They shouldn't let us through if we show them this ticket. I'm sure Keith will come to the hall at some point. If I see him, I'll get a shot of him. You got a gat? You strapped up? Take the shot, Amelia! Oh, look at Pikachu.
Hey, what's this? Mythical coffee. Did you see this? I'll bet it's good. I'll bet it's really good.
How high are you, Pikachu?
Look at me. I'll bet no other Pikachu can pull off a tie like I do. Yeah, I'm way more refined than any other whippersnapper who tries it.
How does it hold on? Well, let's thank the lady.
What's wrong?
Thanks for getting my suitcase back, Tim. That suit looks so good on you. You remind me of when my husband was young. Even Pikachu's complimenting you, you see. Yeah, looking good, Tim. Give me a break, Pikachu. I know I look weird. Do you own a bow tie? No. In fact, I have no ties. I'm tieless right now. You couldn't tie me down.
Well, what do you think? Who's the classy one now?
I hope that bow tie isn't too tight for him.
No problem. It's all in the name of fashion.
Crocker.
Huh?
Crocker, Crocker.
Oh, what's up? Is there some kind of problem?
Crock, Crock. Crocker, Crocker, Crocker.
What are you talking about? Why would you say I look shady? It's not true. You're very rude.
Crocker.
These goons wouldn't know style if it hit him over the head. Tim, show him our tickets.
Ticket, please.
Here you are.
Yes, sir, thank you. Yes, very good. Please put these on once you're inside.
Masks.
Crock, Crocker.
They're gonna be masks.
Crocker, Crock.
Can't believe we're letting this Kraka into here. I was right. It's like I wrote this game.
It looks like Keith hasn't arrived yet.
Yeah, no sign of a guy with a ponytail. What's with the bizarre atmosphere of this place anyway? Tim, over here.
Wait up, Pikachu. Amelia, be careful, all right?
Yeah. I'll let you know if I see anyone suspicious.
Thanks.
Let's sit on the front row.
All right. Well, at least these masks should keep our identities somewhat hidden. We're coming for you, Keith. Soon.
Yeah, they'll never recognize this one guy with a Pikachu with a freaking detective hat on. Check out the hall until the auction starts. I don't think Keith is here, but it's hard to tell for sure with everyone wearing masks. If Keith is going to show up, it'll be when they introduce R. I'll have my camera ready. Please do.
Crocker.
Croc. Hey there, guard duty, eh? Keep up the good work. What's that? My tie's crooked. Is that really something security needs to keep track of?
Crocker, Crocker.
Is there anything you would like to know, sir? Allow me to explain. In an auction, each participant puts a price on the item in which to purchase. The item will then go to the person who bids the highest amount. Damn. The items up for bid today are on the list that was given you earlier. Oh, the one that Frillish gave me. That's correct. You can also see the actual items for yourself. They're in the display cases on the either side of the hall. Allow me to check for you. Can I see your ticket, please? Thank you, sir. It appears you are able to bid up to $90 million today, Mr. Farina. 90 million? Don't act so surprised, Tim. They're gonna get suspicious. Sorry, it's a lot of money. Gino must have scrapped money together, counting on that mask selling for a good price to give him a boost. He must have been really desperate to get that recipe book. I mean, if he becomes a world famous chef, 90 million is nothing. 90 million, huh? That's pretty impressive. Yeah. It's not streamer money, that's for sure. Although, it's not like we can use it. Weren't there 2 items that were gonna go up for bid before R? Now, what are you planning to bid on them? This money isn't. We don't have a choice if we're gonna protect all the stolen items. I'm sure Holiday will be able to sort the bids out we'll sort the things out later if we manage to win the bids. There you go with your ideas. Are you sure it's not because you really want to take part of the auction? Hey, come on. What kind of Pokemon do you think I am? Don't worry about it too much. Just let Amelia know when you're ready. Hey, what's that ruckus? Sounds like something's up for bid. Chandelure. So this is a 4-hour stream, not on your life. Shan. Hey, could you get out of the way? We can't see what's on display. Shan. What's that? You don't want to move. Hey, are you admiring your own flames reflecting off the jewels on the necklace? Shan. Look at it, being all daydreamy. I don't think it'll budge. Is there anything we could use to get its attention? This Pokemon here won't move in front of the case, and I can't see the items inside. But I think that case has a necklace in it. But why has it taken a shine to the necklace? I think it likes the way the jewels sparkle. We might be able to get it to move if we show it another shiny thing. What about my earrings then? I hope it likes them. Thanks, Amelia. Hey, Chandelure, how about these? Why don't you reflect on these jewels? Points at crotch. Cha? No good? Cha. Oh, you like them? Say thanks to Amelia. She gave them to you. Shan. What's that? What should you give her in exchange? Well, I don't think Amelia gave you those expecting anything from you. Shan. If that's the case, then you definitely want to thank her somehow. Well, if you insist. Oh, I know. Things might get pretty chaotic here. Something happens. You should help Amelia. Shan. Thank you very much, Amelia. I think Chandelure is happy to have the earrings too. You're welcome. It says it's the goddess necklace. Just look at how many jewels there are. You'd think that it would be really heavy with all that. I bet wearing it is a good workout for your neck.
What's up?
Very pretty. I wonder if it was stolen from someone too. No. I gotta talk to everyone. Thank you. I can finally have a good look at the necklace. Are you after it as well? We don't need to bid for this, Tim. It's going to be shown after our... No, I don't have much interest in jewelry. Oh, that's good. Since you're not a rival, let me give you some tips. Our tricks to winning bids. It'd be wise to think carefully on how much you bid. There are 3 chances to bid on each item. You're allowed to raise your bid by set amounts. 3 million, 5 million, and 10 million. I see, so you have 3 chances to raise your bid. That's right, and in the end, the person with the highest amount wins. About competitors, it's also important to know how about the competition. Gather as much information as you can about the people going after what you want. For example, I'm only interested in this necklace. That's why I'm here. Well, do you think you can spot your competitors now? That won't work. They'll never tell you if asked directly. That's right. You've got a good instinct for this. Everyone wants to see what they're going to bid for up close. So your rivals should be around the display cases. Thanks for the lesson. Another bit of information that would be very helpful is how much your competition is willing to pay for them. I've been to a few local auctions, but I've never bought anything. One of my buddies used to run an auction, a local auction. Well, of course, what if you bid 10 million on an item and your competition only had 3 million? You'd be losing a lot of money. And you could have gotten away with bidding only 5. Of course. You just need to bid. You just need your bid to be higher than the competition's. That's right. There's a lot of things you want. You need to plan your bids out well. You should figure out their personalities too. Are they bold or cautious, for example? People bid differently, depending on their personalities, so you can use that to your advantage to win. But how do I find out their personalities? Just asking them directly won't do, of course. Just the people around them. Everyone here is a regular, so we know each other. Not who we really are, since we're all wearing masks, but still. Anyway, that's all the advice I can give you. Good luck. Chino? Hey, you were the one on the deck. You mean that Chinchino? The lady must be the same one we met on the deck, too. Most likely. She got a hold of the catalog and everything. Chino, it's fun for you because your partner looks like she's having fun. Listen, it's a dangerous place to be. Make sure to get out of here if anything happens. Mask of Antiquity on the plate. It's empty. Such a disappointment. Did you need something about the auction? I heard the mask has been pulled from the lineup. I bet the owner decided he didn't want to sell it after all. It's such a beautiful piece. Yes? My husband seems very disappointed that the mask has been pulled from the lineup. Sorry to hear that. Well, I'm actually relieved. Why is that? Between you and me, my husband makes it his hobby to collect different masks. Our home is just full of the things already. We really don't need one more.
Korok. Kraka.
I must get that recipe book.
Kraka.
This person is staring at the recipe book. I don't think she even noticed us. Have Pikachu scope things out. She's talking to herself, Pikachu. Do you think you can go listen? Gotcha, leave it to me. 39. Now I can do more. I can pay up to 40 million. I got it. She's gonna bid up to 40 million, Tim. Thanks, Pikachu. One can't claim to be a connoisseur of food without having tried a Henry Brothers recipe. Damn. I don't know anything about Henry Brothers. This is what Gina wanted to get. I'm amazed myself. Never expected something like this still existed. I don't remember seeing you before. Is this your first time participating? Oh, I'm just watching. I want it, but I don't have the money to afford it. She's a very cautious bidder. She raises her bids in stages, like 3, 5, and 10 million. She keeps that up as long as she has the money to do so. Since I won't be participating this time, I'll be rooting for you, newcomer. You there? After the cape too? Oh, I don't know yet. I was thinking I'd wait to see it for myself before I made my mind. Yeah, you're right. I've got to see it for myself. I'd like to get the cape, but the man next to me is going after it. I think I'll give it a pass. He's a tough one, and he always goes for broke when bidding on things he wants. He always raises the bid by 10 million as long as he has the money. And things get way too expensive for me really quickly. Detective cape? I wish I could try it on. I'd bet I'd look absolutely dashing. This cape, it's nice, very classy. Looks like this person is thinking about something, Pikachu. He's muttering to himself. I'm counting on you, Pikachu. Give it to me, the cape is mine. Let's see, I have 45 million right now. No, wait, if I sell that piece of land, I can bring it up to 50 million. So 50 million, eh? Now I know how much money you have. It's wonderful, gorgeous. I must win the bid and complete my great detective collection. I wish I had a detective collection. I only have a defective collection. time before the auction starts, that is the most exciting for me. I always participate, but I end up not being able to bid on anything because I spend too much time thinking about what to do. Never managed to buy anything.
What's up?
If we want to win the bids, we need to have a plan. And we can only make a good plan once we know the personalities of the participants, as well as how much money they have to bid. You got that? Now, may I have your attention, please? Today, I am offering a truly unique item, the Detective Cape, worn by the famous detective himself. That must also have been stolen from somewhere. We need to recover it. Think back to the information we gathered and plan your bids carefully. We're counting on you, Tim. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do my best.
Now let the bidding begin. Any more bidders? There is still time to bid. Any more bidders?
Will does Lupin show up? Soon.
There's not much time left.
Hoot hoot.
Any more bidders?
Hey, wait a minute.
Thank you all for your participation.
I thought he could only go up by 10. Oh no.
Now let the bidding begin. Any more bidders? There is still time to bid. Any more bidders?
She had 40 billion. 40 million.
There's not much time left. Any more bidders? Item is now sold. Thank you all for your participation. The auction is over.
We want the bid.
Tim, you won the bid! I'm so excited for you! It looks like Keith will be the next one up. Just remain cool.
We're using the money from someone else.
Any news?
The guy we arrested, we're using his money. Sounds legal? Now we're a detective. We're part of the police. We can do whatever the hell we want.
Any news?
This could be it.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. I have a very special item to offer you. This is the astonishing Chemical R. It will draw out the full power of your Pokémon. Not only will R give your Pokémon tremendous power, but it will leave behind absolutely no trace at all once its effects are over. Perhaps some of you in the audience will recall the accident that happened a year ago at Fine Park. That accident was in fact caused by R.
What?
Camellia.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm getting all of it.
All right, Tim. Now.
Excuse me, a question. If you use that chemical, is it possible to cause crimes without being caught?
Well, of course you could.
Oh, that sounds like false advertising, Keith.
What? Tell me who you are!
So we meet again, Keith.
What?
Now, you're coming with us!
But if you take off the mask, will you die? We won't let you escape, Keith. You again? I'm surprised you made it this far. We'll follow you to the end of the world if that's what it takes to stop your plans. That's some big talk. What do you think you can do? Your Pikachu can't use moves anymore, right? He's mocking us. No, he's mocking you. So what? We don't need any moves to capture you. Haha. Let's see how long that bravado lasts.
Scar.
Scorpionox.
Keep them
A
busy!
Skorupi. We should have wore the mask. We would have been fine.
Okay.
Let's head towards the lounge.
Yeah. Now it's time for us great detectives to show them what we've got.
Yeah, you tell him flex.
Hey.
Towards the lounge. Let's go after him. I hope they get back to the auction. I want to get that necklace. So he was lying about what R could do. Unforgivable. Capture Keith. You caught up with me. I was preparing my hair this whole time.
Detective,
What?
I want to show you what R can do.
We crockin' now.
Croc-a-rock.
What should we do?
Oh, that's it.
Perfect.
Gas him.
Take that! It worked, Pikachu.
Good. Now let's get Keith.
Why would that work? What?
Noivern!
How many tricks does Keith have?
I'll see you around, Detective. Don't feel bad. You did the best that you could.
Oh no, he's gonna escape.
Tim, lift me up to the handrail.
What?
Just trust me. Come on.
Okay.
Here I go.
Eat my balls.
Why must you keep getting in my way? Noivern! Skorupi, get over here!
Ruby.
Oh no, you don't!
Skorupi! You? What are you doing?
You're not getting away this time, Keith!
How dare you! Let go of me!
Oh no. I've got to do something right away.
I won't let you escape, Keith!
If I let go, you'll be going down with me too, you know?
Guess what? I'm willing to risk that!
Whoa.
Oh no!
Thank you, Chandelure.
Good thing he got knocked out for no reason.
Oh my gosh. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you for the rescue.
You're welcome.
Tim, that was great work.
That's so cute. Even Pikachu was worried about you.
What's she talking about?
You shouldn't be so reckless. You scared me.
I'm sorry.
He's not even cuffed, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you were able to capture him. Good job, Tim. We really appreciate your help. Thanks to you, the whole R case can finally be closed. I'm ashamed we weren't more help to you, but you brought peace to the city.
Thank you. But what about...
Ah, you're wondering about Harry. Don't worry, we're still looking. You'll know as soon as I do.
No, it's not over yet.
Thanks.
Hate to disappoint you, but you won't be getting any information out of me.
What do you mean by that?
How am I supposed to know something about a guy who went and got himself into an accident? I can't imagine he'd be alive after going off that cliff, though.
How did you know it was a cliff?
Don't listen to him. I survived it, and I'm sure Harry did too.
Oh, Tim.
Go. Take him away.
Take him away, toys.
Well, I hope you all enjoy the exciting parade.
What do you mean by this?
Don't worry about it, Pikachu.
Yeah. We've just gotta wait. We've captured Keith. Now that should close the R case for good.
Oh, you're so naive, Pikachu. You know, having the bad guy say, I hope you like the parade.
Hey, Amelia. What's up?
Just ring a few bells.
I know you're worried about your father.
Yeah.
I'm worried about my audio quality, actually.
Holiday's looking into it.
That was quite a day we had, huh?
Yeah, it sure was. But thanks to you, we finally caught Keith. That's really huge, you know?
Oh, come on. You're really the one who was responsible for most of that. Anyway, that's nice of you to say. It means a lot to me. Honestly, I regretted covering the accident at Fine Park. I still do.
Who do you ship Tim with?
I guess.
I mean, the game's shipping Tim with Amelia,
And that separated the
but everyone knows
just 'cause it's true.
the true prize was Amanda.
Doesn't mean that it should be broadcast.
Amelia.
I'm happy if I was truly able to help solve this case. Even in a small way.
Not small at all. Who knows what would have happened if you weren't there?
Oh, you exaggerate. Thank you. By the way, where's Pikachu?
That's a good question. I don't know. Oh. The fireworks have started.
Pikachu's being the wingman.
Wow, they're beautiful.
That's what he's doing. Not as beautiful as you. Do it!
I agree. So beautiful.
Hey, he did it! Oh, well, he didn't do it. He half did it. He half did it.
Do you remember your promise now?
Yeah. I promised you that I would retrieve your cells. And I also promised to destroy everything regarding R.
And I also promised to smuggle cocaine through the border, but I don't know about that one with you two, you know?
Some of my cells are still out there. Somewhere.
Really? How do you know that? What do you mean, somewhere?
That I cannot say. I can feel them. That is all.
Oh man, I hope you're not one of those tedious types.
I cannot allow them to remain in the world. I must destroy them with my own hands.
Whoa,
My own stubby hands.
Down.
Humans cannot be trusted. I've told you this. It seems you have forgotten that as well.
Huh? I never heard anything like that before. Oh yeah, I knew you were the tedious type.
I would say that all of you are the tedious ones. I will simplify things.
Shadow Ball! Oh, he's really doing a Shadow Ball.
I can simply destroy everything with this.
No, wait.
You stopped me back then as well. The real you, that is.
What?
You were the one who told me that the human world could be tedious, which is why I trusted you to take care of things for me. But now, it seems that there are some humans who can be dependable.
All right. Well, just leave it to me.
I thought Pikachu was going to be a wingman, but no. He had his own issues to deal with. Hey, Tim. Oh, there you are, Pikachu. I was looking all over for you. Sorry. I was talking to Mewtwo over there. What, Mewtwo? So you were able to tell it that you fulfilled your 2 promises by catching the culprit and recovering R? Well, yeah, I did tell it. That's good. Now you fulfilled your promise. All we need to do is wait for Inspector Holiday to get information about Dad from Keith. Well, thing is, Tim, it seems like I haven't fully kept my promise just yet, huh? According to Mewtwo, we're not done retrieving all those cells. What? Does that mean there's some more Mewtwo cells out there somewhere? Yeah, and we need to find them before something awful happens. If things get going, let's see what Keith had in his room. Yeah, let's go look together. Yet I can't believe there's still some R hidden somewhere. Mr. Goodman, we found this in Keith's room. Why are they giving this to me? We're not official police. The GNN? Carnival shoot information. These documents have the GNN mark. Keith must have taken them when he was working at the studio. It shows that where they're going to shoot the carnival from. It seems like GNN has set up cameras in 5 spots around the parade ground. Uh-oh. Leading up to the finale. Let's give it a read. My dear Keith, I am very grateful for your assistance. My plan is in its final phase. Now I need you to cause an incident bigger than anything before. I want you to consider the most effective location and time and plan this very carefully. All required information will be provided. Your payment will be as we discussed previously. Not a bad sum, don't you agree? Does this mean Keith was receiving orders from someone? Hey, sure looks that way. Hey, look at this, Tim. Somebody left a handwritten note here. It says about the dispersal locations and about R. Let's see what it says. A location with the most Pokemon present. A location that is part of a GNN shoot. So it's really the president. No. The blonde guy. He's the real guy. He's the real bad. Because he wants GNN to be popular. There you go. We solved the mystery. Does this mean they're going to spread R in an area that's got a lot of Pokemon and it is being filmed by GNN? There will be 3 kinds of R to disperse. Not the president, the assistant director. There will be 3 kinds of R to disperse. The first 2 are the ones that we tested. Liquid R, gaseous R, and capsule R. Liquid, gas, and capsule. They're trying to spread all 3. What's it? The plan to disperse R and information on how the carnival will be filmed, huh? Wait, hold on. Something's not right. We can't decide on locations for filming the carnival until Keith had fled GNN. What? I've got a bad feeling about this. The document we found said all required information will be provided, right? What are you saying? Don't you get it, Tim? It could be that there's an informant at GNN. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the case. Although it might be better to call this person the mastermind rather than the informant. Yeah, I don't want to believe it, but I know we don't have time to feel sentimental. But no matter who the mastermind turns out to be, Keith was strangely calm even after he was captured. My guess he already completed preparations for the plan. Either Keith's allies or the mastermind himself could still disperse R. It's not good. We need to stop them. But where are they going to disperse R? Which location is part of the GNN broadcast? And we'll have a lot of Pokemon. Oh, the note has today's date on it. What? That tells us everything we need to know. Where will R be dispersed? The Carnival Parade, of course.
Of course. They're planning to disperse R during the parade.
That would be a disaster.
But how do they have GNN information? Keith shouldn't know any of this.
Good question. Could it be that someone inside GNN is working with Keith?
Impossible.
For now, let's focus on what we can do.
Yeah, you're right.
I wish we knew where they're going to disperse R.
So that was the twist, which we knew all along. I think I called it earlier.
Perfect. Sir, could we use your radio, please?
Sure.
Sure. Go ahead, detective. Will you continue playing? No. No, not yet. Chapter 9, Pokemon Carnival. Lucky you're seeing right through this children's story. God damn it. I know, right?
Are you all right? Not much farther to go.
Yeah, I'm fine.
No time for a break. Let's go.
Pikachu, you're hyperventilating. You know, these look like Pal World monsters. Hey, remember that guy? Who was in Pokemon Coliseum? I've never seen that guy. Is that Golem Man? Golem?
There's so many people.
If R gets released here, it'll be a catastrophe.
We have to hurry.
Only a bit further to the office. The city is definitely different from the usual, but you know where it is, right? It's on the floor above Pablo and Ludicolo's cafe, right ahead. Millions are gonna die. That's right. But also, we're gonna call it there for tonight. We're not gonna do the triple tonight. Not gonna do it. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. No turkey. Denied the hat trick. If we were halfway through the 9th chapter, I would have gone for it, but since it's the start, it's gonna take an hour, so no. Yeah, I gotta live with the mystery. Who knows what's gonna happen? It could, anything could happen. But yeah, on that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.